Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing a reading for Libra, and this is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross-watcher of the Libran. And this is a general reading. Clear. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what fits and leave the rest. And make sure to check out your other sign placements as well. If you don't know what those are, you can go to a website such as astro.com, click on your birth, or plug in your birth information, and a chart will be drawn up for you. All right. Whoa. Okay, and that went flying there, you guys. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, Libra. So we got some intense energy here for you guys. We have the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. And so you're feeling a little down right now. You're feeling a little down, more than a little maybe. There's a lot of a mental turmoil right now. A lot of mental turmoil, emotional turmoil. Just feeling really, really sad and disappointed. And it's like, I feel like your angels and your guides are trying to get a message through to you, but you're just not hearing it because there's so much going on within your own mind, within your own selves right now, right? And you are an air sign, so you do tend to be in the mind a lot, right? You're in the mind, but you're also in your emotions a lot. And so this is an uncomfortable place for you. Or for some of you, right? Depending on what else you have in your chart. This may, like emotion, heavy, intense emotion may not be a place that you are super comfortable being in. So it's sort of like, I'm feeling grief for some of you. Some of you, you've lost a loved one. There's a lot of different energies. For some of you guys, I feel that it is that. Or maybe just for one specific person. And if there is somebody who has recently lost a loved one who is watching this, they are trying to communicate with you. It's just your pain is so loud that they're having trouble getting in. And so, and I'm feeling, I mean, she's sitting up in bed right now. So I'm feeling as though some of this communication is attempting to come in through your dreams. It's just that you're not quite able to hear it, right? Because sometimes that pain is so loud that it drowns them out. And so just know that they are attempting to communicate with you to let you know that they're okay. All right. Yeah, and I'm noticing this. I'm being drawn to this too. It's like a little statuette. It's reminding me of one of those Mother Mary or Jesus statues. So that may mean something to somebody as well. The Mother Mary or somebody who was very religious, maybe. Yeah, that energy is coming through. But for some of you guys, this is heartbreak. This is just any type of heartbreak, right? Any type of heartbreak. That was a specific message for someone, but it doesn't necessarily have to be grief over having lost a loved one. This could be a breakup. This could be any of those kinds of energies, right? On the bottom of the deck, we also have the Queen of Cups, and we can see, I mean, she's in that energy as well. That's super, just that, like your heart is breaking. That's the energy that I feel for you guys right now. But just know that when the heart is breaking, that's how the light gets in, okay? And especially when we do lose people that we love, we gain this incredible guardian angel, and they are able to, once they're able to break through that, right? Like that barrier, they can help us so much more, right? From the non-physical than they ever could from the physical. So you gained an incredible member to your team. So just really know that, right? And that's like this Hanged Man energy. It's like, that's what's necessary here is a change of perspective, right? It's like there is sadness, right? There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of pain, but it's like shifting your perspective, shifting your understanding of the situation is really going to help with that healing process, right? It's like in this, you can see all of a sudden it's like the sunlight is coming through the windows and she just looks so at peace. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling this strong vibe of the loss of a loved one here, honestly. And I'm feeling just like that grief and that sadness. And just loss on maybe multiple levels, but definitely that loss. But it's like seeing the opportunity in the pain, right? It's like allowing that light to come in, allowing that healing to take place, and through shifting the perspective, right? And sometimes we just have to go through that pain first, right? Like it's kind of insensitive to say, oh, just shift the way you're looking at it and just do this. Like we have to cleanse and we have to purge and we have to release that emotion. So if that's where you are right now, that is absolutely okay, right? This energy will come, right? This, if nothing else, is just the hope card, showing that there will be a change in perspective. You will be able to look upon this situation, this person, these memories, and smile and laugh, right? That will come back into your life, even if that's not where you are right now. And just really allow people to be there for you, right? You see in this card how he's comforting her. Do not push people away who are attempting to comfort you, and to be tender and loving with you, right? Be tender and loving with yourself and allow that as well. And just know that whoever this is trying to provide you comfort as well from the other side. It's just whether you are able to feel that, and like you may not be right now. Perhaps after knowing this and not acknowledging that, it may get a little bit easier. I offer incredibly powerful energy healings. I use a modality called Belvaspata, Angelic healing of the heart. And so it works with the angelic beings. It works with that heart center and really healing and releasing those energies. And so that may be very beneficial or very helpful for some of you if you are resonating with this video and this is what you are going through right now. And then we have the Magician, right? So that's beautiful energy coming in with the Hanged Man. So I feel as though whatever the situation is, right? Whatever it is that you feel like you have lost, that has transitioned in form, it's like when you have the healing that accompanies this heartbreak, this loss, this grief, this whatever the situation was, right? When you come out the other side of that, you're going to be on a whole new level. And you are like, it's like there's a major block that's being cleared from your heart chakra through this experience. And once that block is cleared, right, and you purge all of this energy, right, and then you have that shift in perspective, you are going to be on a whole new playing field as far as like creatively, like being an active co-creator, right? That energy, that like it's going to be a serious up level for you, and it's really going to kickstart your receptivity as well, right? Our heart center is our receptive center, and so if we can't receive, we cannot accept abundance when it comes in, and so this is going to really help you with that as well. And then we have the Seven of Wands and the King of Swords here. But in this deck, the way that the cards are, it's this learning, it's this growth, right? It's like this. In both of these, you can see it's like she's teaching. They're teaching a class or something, right? So there's so much that you are learning from this situation. There's so many ways that you are learning and you are going to be able to grow. And that's part of this perspective shift, is seeing all of that, right? How this experience is making you stronger, really looking at the lessons. Like for those of you that this is a breakup, what did that relationship teach you? For those of you where this is somebody that you lost, right? Like a loved one, what did you learn from them? Go back to the wisdom that you gained from them. What did your relationship with them teach you while they were here, before they transitioned, right? And what can you still be open to learning from them, right? That relationship is not over simply because they have transitioned or crossed over, right? The separation is an illusion. We experience that illusion while we are here, right? Until we allow our consciousness to expand. And that's what part of this energy is for you too. It's the expansion of your consciousness as you come to understand and realize that, and understand that they are always with you, and that they're actually even closer to you energetically than they were able to be when they were alive. That's the energy that's coming through as far as that specific scenario goes. That's part of the lesson. It helps you to heal that illusion of separation. And regardless, even if they are still alive and you are separated from them physically, you feel that you lost them. And this could also be for some people like a career or a job or something like that, a child. It could be many, many things, right? Whatever it is though, right? It's healing that illusion of separation, which unifies you more within, which taps you more into that unified field. And then also kickstarts your ability to manifest and to create. It really opens up your heart center. Your heart center is just being blown wide open right now. All right, I'm trying to see what I want to use next for you guys. Yeah, we'll do a Sacred Rebels card. Clear. Let's get some energy for this, for Libra, November 2020. Libra, November 2020. Guidance for Libra. I want a card that's going to directly come out here. There we go. Okay. And so we got bring it into form, which is right on point when we're talking about that manifesting energy, right? And so I've never seen this card before. This is really interesting. So we're going to see what this says. And I apologize for the nose itching. Sometimes my nose gets really itchy when I do these videos. So sorry about that, guys. It says, beautiful dreamer, you can imagine wonderful worlds of light. You can dream up so many possibilities. Now it is time to bring those possibilities of light into the world. They need to be more than ideas. They need to live, to manifest. The world needs not only your dreams, beautiful as they are, but also your creations. Get thee into thy desk, thy easel, thy computer. Work, beautiful dreamer. Don't just dream, create. And so this is that work energy too, right? As well as that learning energy. And so it's like a new cycle of creativity. Maybe you're going to be inspired by whatever this loss was to create something as a result of it, right? To dream something into being. Whether this is something that they inspired you to want to do just because of the way that you lost them. Whether this is something that they were passionate about, that you were also passionate about, that now you become even more passionate about. Or whether it's just you feel their support with you, right? When you come out of this period of sadness and you start really reconnecting with your joy and your creativity, you feel them supporting and guiding you towards what it is that you're meant to do. There's so many different variations and possibilities. Or you just feel that renewed sense of confidence in yourself and your path forward as that perspective shifts and that energy gets going, right? Either way, you're being asked to honor yourself with a commitment to complete your inspired tasks. This will help you to grow, and that is a wonderful reason to commit. But there is another reason too. You know that your inspired ideas are worth translating into practical forms so that other people can access them and experience something special too. And this is also a message for anyone who's feeling like giving up on their dreams because they are in so much sadness right now and you're not seeing a way out of that. Don't do that. That's a message coming through too. I feel like that's a message for someone from someone, is do not give up on your dreams, right? Do not give up on your experience, right? You are still having a human experience, so do not give up on that. Keep moving forward with that. Keep striving. Continue. You are allowed to be joyful. You are meant to be. So stay here and continue to thrive, right? Do not give up on anything. Do not allow setbacks. Do not allow any sort of outside situation to derail you from your path, because that path is meant for you. So keep going. That is a message for somebody. If you've been thinking about writing a book, painting a picture, or acting on an inspiration or idea, then this oracle is bringing you an unequivocal yes. Do it now. Don't dally or dither about the details or worry about how it is all going to work out. The universe loves a bold spirit. Once you take a step, it will rush toward you like an enthusiastic and chivalrous lover. Opening doors, hand gently guiding it at your lower back as you move forward. You will promptly be provided with all that is needed to take the next step. And so that hand gently guiding at your lower back could be your guardian angels, your newly acquired guardian angels as well. There is sacrifice inherent in translating the perfection of an idea into the limited physical form. Although something may be lost when turning a multidimensional concept of endless potential into something concrete, this oracle guides you to realize that there is much more to be gained. You must become free of this inspiration so that you can receive your next inspiration. It is already waiting for you, so on you must go. This oracle also confirms that the information you need to translate your ideas into form will be provided according to the higher wisdom of life. It may or may not happen by traditional routes. Even if it seems unimaginable, when it is time for something to be born into form, nothing can stop it. It will happen. All right? And then receiving, right? We're talking about the heart chakra being opened, right? All of that light being cracked so that light can come in to open you up. That deeper level of heart activation that this painful process that you are going through is causing, that's going to make you a magnet for receiving. For manifesting, it's going to, like we said, this is that manifesting potential. Bring it into form, receiving. Like that is just confirmation of that energy. So much confirmation. So there is so much beauty. There is so much beauty that is waiting to be revealed for you. There is beauty even in the pain if you are willing and able to see that. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, I felt like this was going to be really good this is going to be good energy to close with the Pandora's gift. There is a mythic woman much maligned throughout history whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us and as our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with the light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the questions and in doing so triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it is through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure, right? Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of our world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelation, new life, and new adventure. You may be triggered to ask questions during this painful transformational process, and those answers, like this is that process of finding these answers that's going to bring you into this whole new phase of your life and your reality. Pandora is all gifted and all giving. Her presence invites you to forego your belief and judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself or another from some terrible happening. It is time to let go of the shame-based belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to task over any perceived imperfection, or that your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. Pandora frees the soul from such torment. This is her gift. The human journey necessarily involves learning through experience. There is no shame in your learning process. Pandora's presence is a sign of a new time, a time to swap the notion of inherent shame for the acceptance of inherent divinity. From this moment on, how unstoppable you shall become. Sacred rebellion is happening within your soul as a powerful uprising toward liberation. You are breaking free from the weighty criticisms of the world, from the power games that bore you senseless, and from the insanity of sacrilegious priorities in this world. Dare to disobey anything and everything that is not divine. Pandora is the leader of your soul revolution. She defies the vicious judgments of history and all that has been said about her. She shrugs off misery, despair, and the weight of the world to recognize that she is the bearer of the true and beautiful light of peace, comfort, hope, and reassurance. With her oracle comes the realization that you too are a divinely defiant believer in hope, who shall cast off the works of anyone who seeks to torment you. As this shift takes place, you shall dare to look within your own being and find the light. You are being put on divine notice from the sacred feminine that there is a talent and ability within you that needs to be acknowledged. There is a worthy seed of something beautiful and necessary within you. If you choose to develop and express this seed, step by step it will become an extraordinary light in your life and in the world. So poke your tongue out at the naysayers and turn your attention to the bright hope within. You were born to strut your soul stuff. And so you are really coming into your own through this process, right? This is a serious spiritual upgrade that is coming in for you. And yes, it is brought about by something very sad, right? For many, very tragic. But it is still, nonetheless, everything happens and everything is divinely orchestrated, right? So just trust that. Just know that. And trust wherever, like, allow yourself to go through this process. But know that, like, there is so much hope and so much beauty on the other side of that. And you are being so loved and so very, very supported. I love you all. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like assistance, a healing, a personal reading, please reach out to me. My email is in the description box below. Comment and let me know. I'm having a lot of trouble with my words today, you guys. Comment and let me know if this video resonated. I love you so very, very much. You are so loved so very, very much, right? for those of you who have lost a loved one, that loved one loves you so very, very much, and they are still right there beside you. All right. They're still right there beside you, walking beside you. I was thinking as I look down at this card again, right? They are walking beside you, and they want you to continue walking towards your dreams, right? Towards your dreams, toward receiving all that it is meant. I'm looking at receiving, and I'm seeing it's looking like the downloads and the stuff coming down through her crown, okay? So there is so much knowledge and wisdom waiting to come to you that was just waiting for this opening. There is so much, like, you just allow yourself to go through this process and to come out the other side of it so incredibly strong. You are so incredibly strong. You are so incredibly brave, and you are so incredibly loved. I will talk to you very, very soon. Have a beautiful November. Like, there is beauty. Like we said, there is beauty even in the pain. All right. And that pain, even though, like, what is one definition for the word hope, right? The word hope came up in this. Hold on, pain ends. All right. So hang in there, you guys.